Have you ever pondered about the Great Reset? What could it possibly mean? Well, in essence, the Great Reset is a global initiative, an ambitious yet achievable call to action, aimed at reshaping our world to be fairer, more sustainable, and resilient to future shocks. Now, you might be wondering, why now? The answer lies in the unprecedented challenges we're facing today, from the global pandemic to climate change and widening social inequalities. These crises have laid bare the vulnerabilities in our current systems, prompting the need for a comprehensive reset. The Great Reset is not about starting from scratch, but rather it's about taking a hard look at our existing systems and seeking ways to improve, to evolve. The Great Reset is built on the foundation of global cooperation. It's not about one country or one group of people, it's about all of us together. It's a collective effort to ensure that as we rebuild from the pandemic, we're not just going back to business as usual. Instead, we're striving for something better, something more equitable and sustainable. So, how do we achieve this reset? It starts with rethinking our priorities, placing people and planet at the heart of our decision-making. It involves leveraging technology and innovation to drive sustainable growth. It requires us to bridge the gap between the haves and the have-nots, ensuring that the benefits of progress are shared by all. But perhaps most importantly, the Great Reset calls for a shift in mindset. It challenges us to see the world not just as it is, but as it could be. It encourages us to dream big, to envision a world where prosperity is not just about wealth, but about well-being, where success is measured not just in profit, but in progress. The Great Reset is not just a concept, but a call to action. It's a movement that pushes for a more equitable and sustainable world. So let's embark on this journey together, and let's dare to imagine a future that's not just better, but great. In the midst of this reset, have you ever considered the words you use daily? Let's delve into the power of words, a force often underestimated in its ability to shape our reality. Words are not just a means of communication. They are the architects of our thoughts, the painters of our emotions, and the sculptors of our actions. Consider a single phrase, "I can." These two words, when spoken with conviction, can ignite a spark of self-belief, a catalyst for change. They can transform a daunting task into an achievable goal, a distant dream into a tangible reality. On the other hand, let's examine the phrase, "I can't." These words, when accepted as truth, can extinguish the flame of ambition, casting a shadow of doubt over our abilities. They can turn an opportunity into an obstacle, a potential success into an inevitable failure. Just as a seed needs water to grow, our aspirations need words of encouragement and affirmation to flourish. The words we choose to use can nurture our dreams, helping them to blossom and bear fruit. This is the power of positive affirmations, the daily act of speaking life, success, and positivity into existence. Now let's draw a parallel between the power of words and the Great Reset, a global initiative aimed at improving the state of the world. This initiative, much like our words, has the power to shape the future. It represents a collective affirmation, a global "we can" that seeks to address economic, environmental, and societal challenges. Just as we use affirmations to shape our personal and professional lives, the Great Reset uses a collective voice to shape our global future. The initiative's words and actions, like our own, have the power to influence outcomes, to turn challenges into opportunities, and to transform our shared vision into a shared reality. So remember, the words you use can either build you up or tear you down. They can either propel you towards your goals or pull you away. Harness the power of your words and use them to shape your world today and every day. Now you might be wondering, how does the Great Reset relate to you? Well, let's delve into that. The Great Reset isn't just a global initiative, it's a personal invitation. An invitation to each and every one of us to reimagine the world we live in. It aims to create a future that is more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient. A future that benefits everyone. It's about restructuring our systems to be fairer, redesigning our communities to be stronger, and rethinking our actions to be kinder. But how does this grand vision involve you and me? It's simple, really. You see, the Great Reset isn't just about sweeping policy changes or large-scale projects. It's about the small actions we take, the words we speak, and the choices we make every day. Each one of us has the power to contribute to this global reset by living more consciously, by choosing sustainability over convenience, by advocating for inclusivity, and by being resilient in the face of adversity. The words we speak hold immense power. They can inspire change, incite action, and influence perceptions. So when we talk about the Great Reset, we're not just talking about a global initiative. We're talking about a personal commitment to change. We're talking about using our words to shape our reality, to create a world that is kinder, fairer, and more sustainable. Imagine if each one of us took this to heart. Imagine if each one of us made a conscious effort to live a little more sustainably, to be a little more inclusive, to be a little more resilient. Imagine the impact we could have. The Great Reset isn't just up to world leaders or big corporations, it's up to us, it's up to you. So how does the Great Reset impact you? It impacts you in every choice you make, every action you take, and every word you speak. You have the power to contribute to this global initiative, to make a difference, to help shape our future. Remember, every step you take, every word you utter could contribute to the making of a better world. Scene script. Let's delve into the wisdom of Isaiah 46:9. 10 I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning. This passage is a profound testament to the divine foresight and the grand design of life. It echoes the essence of the Great Reset, a concept that holds the belief that every ending heralds a new beginning. In the grand tapestry of existence, every thread has a purpose, every color a meaning, and every knot a reason. Isaiah's words remind us of the omnipotence and omniscience of the divine. It tells us that there's an architect, a grand designer, who has seen the end from the beginning. This isn't a mere prediction or a lucky guess, it's a declaration, a proclamation of intent. It's the master blueprint of our lives, etched in the cosmos. The significance of this, in the context of the Great Reset, is profound. It signifies that no matter how tumultuous the times may seem, there is a plan, there is intent. There is a design. It's as if the universe is saying, trust me, I know what I'm doing. This isn't to say that we're mere puppets in a cosmic play, no, far from it. We're co-creators in this grand design. We have the power to shape our lives, to steer our ships, to choose our paths. But even in our most unpredictable moments, there's a divine hand guiding us, a beacon in the storm, a compass in the wilderness. And so, when we talk about the Great Reset, we're talking about more than just a fresh start or a new chapter. We're talking about a divine design, a cosmic blueprint, a plan that has seen the end from the beginning, a plan that assures us that even in the darkest of nights, dawn is just around the corner. So as we navigate through the currents of life, let's take heart in the wisdom of Isaiah. Let's remember that we're part of a grand design, a cosmic plan that has seen the end from the beginning. And most importantly, let's remember that in the grand scheme of things, every end is a new beginning. Remember, in the grand scheme of things, every end is a new beginning. Scene script. Let's now consider, how can you harness the power of your words? Imagine life as a canvas, and your words the paint. Each word you utter shapes the image on the canvas. It's not just about the words you say to others, but also the words you whisper to yourself. If you're painting your canvas with words of negativity, doubt, and fear, what kind of image do you think you're creating? Let's flip the script. Imagine if you started to paint your life with words of affirmation, hope, and positivity. Imagine the transformation that could occur if you made a conscious effort to speak words that inspire, uplift, and motivate not just others, but also yourself. We often underestimate the power our words hold. You see, words are not merely sounds formed by our vocal cords. They carry energy, they shape perceptions, they influence outcomes. Consider the Great Reset. This phrase in itself carries immense power. It speaks of change, of transformation, of a new beginning, and it all begins with a word, a phrase, a conversation. So here's a practical advice. Speak words of positivity into your life. Speak words of affirmation, speak words of hope. This is not about ignoring the realities of life, it's about choosing to focus on the potential for improvement, growth, and change. Remember, every time you speak, you are sowing seeds. Seeds that will either grow into beautiful flowers or unwanted weeds. The choice is yours. The next time you're about to say something, pause for a moment. Think about the words you're about to utter. Are they going to paint a picture of hope or despair? Are they going to contribute to the Great Reset or hinder it? This is not just about you. Your words have the power to influence those around you, to inspire them, to motivate them. You have the power to contribute to a collective shift in mindset, to a collective great reset. Your words have power. Use them to shape a better future for yourself and for the world. Whether you choose to visit our YouTube page for enlightening resources or join us in person at our welcoming space at 5237 West Diversey Avenue in Chicago, we are here for you. It's time to discover what you've been missing.